Ever since we got to Playa del Carmen, we heard that Cenote Eden is the best in the area. Today's the day, so we'll let you know what we thought. We met up with Donna and Richard again and walked to the Collectivo station. They dropped us off on the side of the road next to the sign. It's a bit of a hike, so make sure to wear sturdy enough shoes. The entrance fee is 200 pesos a person, a little more than $10 US. Like Cenote Azul, you're required to shower before entering and sunscreen is prohibited. These precautions help protect the wildlife in the cenotes. There is only one main cenote, but it was probably 2 times as large as the main cenote at Azul, and at least 2 to 3 times as deep. Cenote Eden is one of the many cenotes that you can scuba dive in. All of the cenotes are connected via the underground water system, and some have caves large enough for you to swim from one to the next. I really liked Cenote Eden because it had multiple floating docks where you could bathe in the sun. We hung out on the dock for a bit and watched the cliff jumpers and snorkelers. Eden had a cliff jumping section that was more robust than Azul. This one you could climb a tree and then jump. After a bit, I dove in and did a perimeter tour of the cenote. The rocks and wildlife were much further underwater than in Cenote Azul, so you are less likely to bump into algae or fish. I like being able to see the wildlife up close, so Cenote Azul took that point for me. There were still a significant amount of fish enjoying their Sunday afternoon. The water was impeccably clear, and you could follow the sun rays to see all the way down to the bottom. The Maya believed that the cenotes were a window to the underworld, a crossroads of the living and the dead. Because of this, offerings to the gods and ancestors are often thrown into the pools. Nowadays, cenotes are very popular for scuba diving, and we saw a few divers getting ready to start exploring the caves. I can see the interest in underwater cave exploration, but don't think it's something that I'd like to experience myself. Too many potential risks. I followed some fish back to the floating dock, then hung out for a little bit more, before some divers began their descent below. We spent about 3 hours here. It was definitely less crowded than Cenote Azul and much less kid-friendly. Regardless, we had a good time and will likely go back with my family when they visit in a few weeks. Thanks for joining, and make sure to follow and subscribe for more places to visit and activities to do in your travels.